Hi Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and get right into this reading. I am binge filming today because I wanted to get all my reads out. But what you need to know is that you read the title, you know what this is about. So that's what you need to know, period. Alright, also, if you need to check out any of my other channels, I did put new readings on Ashley Allure's edition for the collective, okay, for everybody who's welcome over there. So don't miss out on those reads and don't miss out on the extra reads on the community tab and also on the, what is it called? On Instagram threads, okay, and Instagram at Ashley Allure Co. Also TikTok, I have been posting a lot of mini reads on there as well too, so please do not miss out on those. But we're going to go ahead and get right into this. So let me see. Hold on, y'all. My phone acting funny again. There we go. I be having to open my eyes like this because my eyelashes be like tricking my phone. My phone be like, who is that? That is not you. Alright. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, so I feel like right now, y'all are on somebody's radar, or you're on a lot of people's radar right now. Alright, so this is what the reading is actually about. Okay, so you're on a lot of people's radar right now. We're going to go ahead and also talk about what kind of radar and what's actually going on while I mix my drink to perfection. Okay. My lemonade and my cran mango. Damn, I just dropped my bottle. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I was so thirsty. Okay. So anyways, like I was saying, so right now you're on a lot of people's radars at this current time being. You may be confused as to why, but I'm going to be telling you why. Hold on. My bang in the way, so it ain't gonna let me open my phone. I'm trying to get to my damn notes. See, here go that bullshit. It's like I don't want me to make this reading. Okay. So you could be seeing the angel number 888. Okay, you could be seeing a lot of 10s or 1010. But right now you're on a lot of people's radars because they're trying to figure out what wins you're having, whether they're small wins, big wins, medium wins, whatever. People are wanting to see like, what are you doing? What are you up to? Okay. You also could be like passing your finals exams or like getting the last little bit of paperwork done or finishing up the last little bit of something that's going to be changing your life or you're going to be accomplishing. All right, but for us, you guys here, you could be seeing 777 or seeing this when somebody is literally like watching you on your radar because people are not missing a beat. Okay, collective, you may think people are missing a beat or they're not paying attention just because they don't like shit or call you or text you or whatever it is. Don't mean that they're not seeing you on the radar or seeing you. You know how on Battleship you could see who's on the radar. All right, I'm also seeing right now, well, you being on people's radar, you're definitely on the radar of the men's, okay? The men, okay? The men's, or the people of opposite sex, okay? They're seeing how you are strict and you don't motherfucking play and you are all about discipline here. Also, they're seeing as well, too, that when your time is up with somebody or their time is up with you, you cut their ass off or you have no problem removing yourself, okay? You're not depending on anything or anybody or you don't need nobody, okay? Don't no monkeys stop the show. You know how they say one monkey? Yeah, no monkeys stop the show. A lot of you guys as well too, you have people here, men and women, who are seeing that you've been that girl your whole life. Check the stats, or you know, more importantly, people looking at your face card and it's eating, or this could be like they wanted to eat you. All right, that could be a significance. All right, for us, you guys as well too, you could definitely be having a job right now, or people are wondering like, do you have a job? Where is your money coming from? Who's financing your lifestyle? Or more importantly, if you do have a job, where do you work? What is your position? How much do you get paid? Yeah, that could be significance as well too, or they kind of clock your money, your teeth. Yeah, there's also people here at work as well too, that you work with here, who are definitely looking at you on the radar and trying to figure out as to what is actually going on with you, or like what do they not know about you behind the scenes or outside of work. All right, I'm also getting as well too, you're on somebody's radar who is like a real eater. If you know what eater is, they're eater. All right, they may like to kiss, or they're very like intimate, emotional, romantic. This could be somebody who's really calm and laid back, or people can see that you're calm and laid back right now as well too. But this person, yeah, you're definitely on their radar. Yeah, you're definitely on that person's radar. All right, whoever that person is, who's a real eater, who's calm and laid back, Knight of Swords, they could definitely be trying to come your way, trying to find your location, or Ten of Wands, trying to lighten up their own load, okay, get their own wins together. Three of Wands, take care of unfinished business before they come towards you. Two of Swords energy, because they don't want you to be confused about what's going on, or they don't want you to feel like they're being sneaky or behind your back. Or Four Cups, they're unhappy with you, or giving you an offer and then leaving you unhappy because it's not what they said it was, or it's not what they thought it was. Or you know how you deal with somebody and it's like, if I were doing this in the beginning, I wouldn't fuck with you. That could be a significance, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here right now. You're popping up on a lot of people's radars, collective, whether you like it or not. Okay, whether you know this or not with the Hierophant card. And I feel like this is all due to your ancestors and your spiritual team. Because for some of you guys here, you've been saying you want us to get married. You've been saying you want a higher level job, or, position, or you want to work for this person. You want to do this. You wanted to be an entrepreneur. You wanted to run this company or be a part of this company, work for this company. You've been saying you wanted to be in corporate or have an office job or have a job that's easy, but you still get paid good, benefits good. Or you wanted to be in this building or buy this building for your business, or live here. Or this could be like, go here, okay? This could also be like, be in this type of situation, or be in this type of vibe, or this is what my reality supposed to be looking like. So 555. It's your ancestors. It's your spiritual team. It's the Most High God. Okay, they're putting you there. They're putting you on this radar for a reason. 80 Pentacles, because you've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Probably just staying focused, get into your money, get into your bag. Okay, maybe self-development, healing, focusing on yourself, getting paid. Okay, or doing like your projects, entrepreneurship. Or this could also be like with the World card. You could also be like traveling, worried about your money, your luck, your abundance, okay? Having certain endings, completing certain phases, okay? Or solely focus on you and everything in your little bubble. And it's like people want you to come out of that bubble. It's like, okay, come out wherever you are. Like, especially a water sign, masculine, or somebody who's a little younger, who has children, a Taurus or a Leo, okay? Possibly even another Aquarius or a Pisces who wants you to come out of that bubble, or you will be running into them for a specific reason, collective. Okay, if you haven't already. I'm also getting a Capricorn as well too. Alright, so pay attention to that. But yeah, it's time for you to come out of that bubble. It is collective with the High Priestess. Okay, yeah. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And I feel like you will give off this High Priestess energy, but I'm seeing here with the Tower card that your spiritual team is saying, like, you could be thinking, like, what could possibly go wrong? Or you could recently had a Tower moment here, some type of change, catastrophe, accident, injury, something happened very quickly, wasn't prepared for. Or this could be a Tower to you. Okay, you being on this radar, because you may not be prepared for this, okay? But I feel like you've had all the time to get stronger, to get your mind together. Whatever slowed you down or changed your life, you had enough time to weather those changes or get everything together. Drop that load, okay? Drop the weight, the baggage, okay? Or whatever problems you have to get them done. You've had more than enough time. Knight of Pentacles. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to stop wasting time and not texting or calling people back, or like saying no to visitors, or being a visitor somewhere, or saying no to invitations, okay? Because you got something coming up with the Queen of Pentacles energy. All right, I feel like man or female, yeah, this is what's going on. Also, for some of you guys here, when it comes to business, finances, and career, you could have said you wanted more money, a better position, paying job, entrepreneur, business, entrepreneurial skills or business to take off, or 6 of Wands, you wanted to be successful there. But it's like, how are you going to be successful with the Moon card if you're not chatting, if you're letting deception or delays, or you're doing things at nighttime, or you're sleeping the day away and you're up all night and you're not being productive, okay? But all in all, this is your Justice, 10 of Pentacles. This reminds me of Katana from Mortal Kombat. Katana wins. Flawless victory. Like, that's what it reminds me of. I gotta play that shit today. Alright, but yeah, that's what I'm getting today, y'all, okay? Yeah, that's the message. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. That's the clarity. And I feel like this is just what it is. 5 of Swords energy. Like, you could be worried about the wrong thing, your losses, wondering if you're having the upper hand, which you do. But yeah, you're on a lot of people's radars right now. Page of Pentacles. And you got more lessons to teach people, okay? Or more things to teach them, okay? You have more plans you need to execute, more hopes, dreams, and goals you need to get done, more moves you need to make, more power or stability you need to bring into your life, or the ones of people that you care about, or others. And more importantly, 9 of Wands, more decisions you need to make, or things you need to decide about, okay? Purposes you need to get together, or more importantly, situations you need to see yourself outside of, or things you need to take yourself outside of. So this is why you're being put on this radar. 3 of Cups energy. You said you wanted to win or celebrate or have more genuine connections and new friends. That's what you're getting. You said you wanted better communication. Okay, good news. Arrows of love. That's what you're getting. You said you wanted Ace of Wands. Okay, maybe even a little sneaky link or boo. Or I don't know, I'm hearing that song "Back to Sleep" by Chris Brown. You said you wanted that too. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. New beginnings. All right, or possibly have a child. Nine of Pentacles energy. Somebody could really want to have a child or a baby up here, or start a family, or give birth or bring something to life. It's supposed to be like you really wanted peace of mind or contentment so bad, okay? But it's more to life than having that energy. All right. So yeah, that's kind of like why you're on the radar right now. Okay, or why you're showing up on other people's radars. Okay. Somebody could also be on dating apps. Like, you know how on dating apps they tell you how far the person or people are from you? I think they do that. I don't know. In the past, when I was like 19, they did that. I haven't been on a dating app since I was like 20 or 19. No, since I was like 19. I haven't been on dating apps since 19. And I wasn't even dating on there. I was just using it to get some moves, get some hoes and shit. Anyways. All right, so for those, let's see whose radar is the Aquarius showing up on. Let's get some zodiac signs. So I did tell y'all earlier, but yeah, you're definitely showing up on a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio's radar. All right, you're showing up on a Leo's radar. Okay, if they're going to be the ones to approach you, a Taurus or a Leo. Okay, a Mars sign, so Aries or Sagittarius, Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Last card, we have Virgo energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have Venus, so Capricorn, Libra, Taurus energy. And at the top, we have Sagittarius. So you could be showing up heavily on these people's radar for some type of reason. Especially a Cancer as well, too. Or honorable mention will be a Cancer. Okay. Yeah, Capricorn as well too. We got Pisces. I don't have any air sign energy here, which is interesting. But yeah, you're showing up on these people's radars right now. Let's see what's going on the radar considering you. All right, so the people could be wondering, like, can you cook? Okay, offering you a home cooked meal or possibly even inviting you over. Okay, or you may need to invite somebody over, or you will be having company soon. So go on Pinterest and get you a recipe or whatever you need to do. Next card. For some of you guys here, you're showing up on the radar, okay, for somebody who's a past life dark fiend. So they were very dark, dirty, and nasty to you. You had a karmic connection with this person in a previous lifetime. They're showing up again this lifetime. This could be also somebody here who poisoned you in a previous lifetime. This person is bi-curious, though, whoever they are. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's like, you know, you think you like that. You don't really know if you like that, or you're just curious about it. All right, yeah. 7th chakra blockage here. Their 7th chakra, their crown could be blocked. So they could be asking information, guidance, or wanting to talk to you. All right, let's see what else is going on here. I feel like what you showing up on these people's radar. Yeah, no, not going outside. Excuses to stay in the house. Yeah, for some of y'all, you have too many excuses on why you're staying in the house. Too many excuses on why you're not going out. Too many excuses why you're not buying that ticket, going to that concert, going to that food festival, going to those food trucks, going to whatever event, opera, you know, going to check out that restaurant, going to do whatever the fuck it is, even if you have to go by yourself or take somebody that you don't really give a fuck about, but you still go and have a good time by yourself, or like have a good time overall. Or there could be excuses as to why you're staying inside. I don't have the money. Okay, the money's being manifested to you, so now you have the money. What you can do? Oh, I don't have an outfit. Oh, okay, you could just wear this. Okay. Oh, I don't have anybody to go. Oh, you can go by yourself. Oh, yeah. For somebody here, I don't know. I feel like your sport team is getting tired of you because you're making excuses to stay in the house. But then you're saying there's no new this, there's no new that, there's no this, da 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 da. They're like, I mean, yeah, you sit in that fucking home. Like, what do you want? What do you expect? Should be Rapunzel, let down your hair? Like, no. For some of you guys, it says you ain't gotta die to get to heaven. So there could be a good experience you're going to be having here. You could be missing out on potentially really great experiences or great people, because somehow, some way, you have this idea of how heaven or how a day or whatever it's supposed to look like, and it's going to be better than expected. There's also be somebody you keep on turning down, okay, who you'll actually have a good time with. This could be an air sign or somebody here as well too. They always compliment you, or a Scorpio. Moving forward, yeah, for some of you guys here, you could be too focused on moving in silence here. And I do see that you should move in silence on this, you know, with you being on people's radar, and focus on your hard work, okay? Because your hard work could be paying off. But yeah, a trip. I feel like if some of you guys are going on a trip or you're going on a vacation, you need to be moving in silence and then just pop out like, yeah, I'm going. All right, don't just tell everybody like, yeah, I'm going this, I'm da da da. No, wait. Or just posting your story when you're already at the airport like, yeah, I'm leaving, whatever. All right, for somebody out there. All right, well, you guys here, yeah, belly of the beast. Okay, so I feel like you could also be on somebody's radar. All right, who could be trying to use you every chance they get, or that's going to be their prerogative. Yeah. I'm also getting save that shit. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, be aware of that. That's a confirmation. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people here are looking at you right now. You could be known through somebody, or like, oh, like you're known for always being with this person. Okay, but then you're not with them anymore, or you're not friends with them anymore. Well, as you guys here, that could be a significance. You see how my phone just ding? People are somehow knowing you for being around somebody. I don't know if this is like a friend, a family member, a lover, an ex-friend, ex-family member, coworker. People are like, oh, do you know Aquarius? Or hey, this is Aquarius. Like, oh, the person who's with this person, they were dating them, or they're doing this, or that's their friend, whatever it is. It's a lot of that going on right now. That was a confirmation. You're known for something that you do, something that you say, something that you post. You're being known for that, or people are bringing you up like that, okay? Or this could also be like a career or an entrepreneurship thing that you're like pursuing. People know you for that, all right? But those of you guys here, yeah, your spirit guides are letting you know, all right, what's exactly on the radar, whose radar that you're on. Somebody's name could start with a C or have a C in the first, middle, last name, all right? A sachet. You may need to make a sachet. That could be significant here, but you're gaining a lot of positive attention, or more positive attention than you realize. Yeah, I don't know if you're like scared of that or what, but overall, for some of you guys here, love lockdown, you could be definitely acting like you want a new romantic partner. And I'm talking to those of you guys who do. If you don't want a new romantic partner, don't come in here telling me, oh, I don't want. I'm not talking to you then. I'm talking to the other people. Sorry. For those of you guys here who do want a new romantic partner, or something new, or even just a little sneaky link, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting that Netflix movie Intergalactic, like the anime movie or the cartoon adult movie. I haven't watched it yet, but just channeled that. But yeah, you can be saying you want something new, but I feel like, yeah, selling someone a dream. You keep falling for the same dream that's being sold to you, or you're concerned that people are going to be selling you continuous dreams. But I feel like it's because you got the wrong direction, or you ended up on the wrong path with the wrong people. And with you being on the radar right now, and you're in your motherfucking bag, yeah, you could be in your fucking bag here, but that still don't make you happy, okay? Still need to kind of try to get your stuff out there. Or you could be selling other people's dreams, okay? Hurt people, so be aware of that. Also, medieval times could be a significance. Hurt people. Clocking that T. All right. Also, for some of you guys here, with you being on the radar right now, on a lot of people's radar, there could be like power struggles where you and people could be bumping heads, or people feel intimidated by you here, by your power, who you are, but they could be playing it cool just to get inside or see what you're about, or to size you up, or be cool with you, or come around you to learn everything you're doing or what you have going on, and then either copying it or trying to destroy you, or whatever it is. I'm also getting, for some of you guys here, there could be like somebody who's an influencer or a celebrity. You are on their radar. You'll be meeting up with them, collaborating with them, or running into them in some kind of way. All right, but right now, you got some people here who feel like you give off this ice cold shoulder, okay, because you want them to chase you, or whatever it is, or you want them, and I said, I have bitch what? So that may not be accurate for some of you guys here, but I feel like whoever is saying this about you could be somebody here who, like, they go by the books, or this is just what they think because they want you to chase them. All right, but for some of you guys here, there also could be a government official who's watching you as well too, or possibly even a fixed sign. Hold on. I have a government official that's watching you guys here for whatever reason. Also, there's a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, who's watching you here. They could definitely be a predator, or you have a predator, okay, who's definitely watching you as well too at this current time being here. You're on their radar. Somebody who did a spell, okay, on you, and it failed or backfired. This person watching you, and you got a lot of people with big old egos who don't want to drop their egos watching you as well too, because they want to backstab you, because they feel like if your ego is too big, or your ego's getting stroked, then it's a problem. This could be also somebody here who you are their common enemy, or they have a common enemy with you. You're showing up on their radar as well, collective. But overall, yeah, there could be like a public place, a party, or a community here that you need to show up to or go to, where you're going to get an invitation. Just go ahead and go. All right. But last but not least, yeah, Kareem Ray Bailey. I feel like also people could be wanting you to set the record straight, pop out more, or to see you in some kind of way. All right, people could also be saying like you could be hiding a family, or baby, a man, a woman, or hiding something, okay, along the lines of that, or a relationship. That could be the reason why you're not showing up on the radar and popping out. Also, there could be a Pisces who's really like like heavily on you right now. All right, they could definitely be like wanting to bring you a new blessing, or they know there's a new blessing coming your way, or you're on the radar for a new blessing, like it's in your neighborhood, it's right around the corner from you. But yeah, there is a Pisces on y'all bad, Steven Universe. So you can be Steven and like you're on a lot of people's radars. Okay, remember how he was on the radars of everybody in the town, and then the conspiracy nut guy, but more importantly, the diamonds and Peridot, that could be a significance. All right, but yeah, also somebody who's homophobic. Okay, you could be on their radar because either you're LGBTQ or something like that, and this person's homophobic. They hate that. They hate that you're LGBTQ, or like hate train. They hate you for that. All right, but yeah, we have Dreaming by Young Jeezy. Okay, so Keisha Cole. Somebody who has the same dreams or goals with you as you. These some sexual cards. You could definitely be on their radar, or somebody who keeps having sexual dreams about you. You're on their radar. All right, there's definitely a masculine energy who's on your body bad. Who the fuck is this, yo? I wish I could show y'all the cards, but they're gonna flag my video. 2020, the 20th could be a significance. Twos. This could be a pair. Somebody here who be gossiping as fuck, or they messy. I don't know if you ever heard that song by Baby Mother. The artist called Baby Mother, and she's like, how does it go? Let me go see it. Let me go see the TikTok. Baby Mother. Give me 1 second. This is the song. Let me see. Everybody business. Yeah, that's like, so it's like a somebody like that. Like they real messy. They real mouthy. Okay. Whoever this person is, they be in your dreams, having dreams about you, but they don't want you to talk to nobody else, to fuck with nobody else. I don't know if you've already dealt with this person before, okay? Yeah, this could be somebody that you work with, or y'all are in the same arena. If that's not the case here, this could be somebody you've already taken care of, or you've dealt with them during difficult times, or vice versa. Or you've helped them out during difficult times here. Or I don't know if this is like struggle love, okay? This could also be somebody here who's burned a bridge with you, all right? Who's in this energy, or like somebody who needs some type of help, assistance, guidance, or like a handout. Okay, you gave them a handout. Somebody who also could have bought you flowers, or they're like an admirer, or they hate when people like admire you. Egg card. They could have tried to get you pregnant. You got a kid with them. Okay, but last card, yeah, somebody's birthday could also be in April as well too. Yeah, diamond. Also, if y'all didn't see that diamond message I just put out, share the message on here on TikTok, go follow me over there. It was like a mini message, mini read. But yeah, this kind of makes me think of that diamond. You're receiving a gift or a precious gift. So diamonds are forever. Somebody here who chose the wrong diamond, chose the wrong person. You on their radar too. All right. Wow. But anyways, this is what you need to know, collective. Okay, let's pull some of these karma cards. Last message for the day. Yeah, I feel like, so with you being on the radar of these individuals or these people, heavy Pisces, heavy Libra energy, they could be, can't even talk. Can't even fucking talk. They want me to say this. You could definitely be idealized or being put on a pedestal by people here who want to cooperate with you here, who feel like you're perfect or want to get next to you, get beside you, okay? I'm also hearing that Temptation song, Can't Get Next to You. I'm losing you. You see my touch has gone cold. Like, I'm hearing that song. Or somebody who's lost you, okay, who wants to cooperate with you or viewing you as perfect or putting you on a pedestal. All right. Also, with you being on these people's radars, I feel like there could be somebody who's confused about a decision that they're making or that you're making. You're on their radar as well too. Or you need to make sure that you're making the proper decisions right now and don't get confused by what's around you and just focus on yourself. Who the fuck blowing up my Instagram like that? All right, that's what I need to know. All right, I'm also getting as well too, for some of you guys here, at this current time, being careful. You showing up on all these people's radar, you may have to make a sacrifice resulting from like the fairness shown. So like if you're being fair, or you're being truthful, or like they're being this to you, you have no problem making a sacrifice for them or vice versa. So make sure you're staying true to yourself and doing people who are true to themselves. Also, you could be on a lot of people's radars at this current time too, because I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, your relationship is inspiring other people as to like what love looks like, whether this is like a relationship with yourself or marriage or baby mother situation, whatever you got going on. All right. But right now you're on a lot of people's radar relationship wise, wondering like, are you single or you're not single? But I am seeing here, you need to keep your beauty up, your beauty or your glamour or whatever it is. But I feel like, you know, if you can't keep it up and you have to sacrifice it for whatever reason, that's okay. Because not everything is performative. Not everything is beautiful. Not everything is, you know, whatever. Oh, excuse me. And then for some of you guys as well too, somebody could want to be one of your multiple partners. Or if you have a lot of partners, or you have hoes, or you have the niggas, okay, I feel like you need to slow it down. Slow down. Yeah, you might have to slow down. If you're going to have like a whole bunch of partners or a whole bunch of lovers or niggas or whatever you got going on, or hoes or people on your dick and shit, I feel like you need to slow the fuck down. Okay, because they all going to want what they want, okay, from you or you, period. And you may squander your resources, or you may fuck up your value, or your beliefs could be a little muddled down or watery. Or people may view you as this. So be aware of that. Okay. But anyways, this is the read. I really hope you guys will love it, and I'll see you all later. Bye.